Hello, 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 dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. As always, guys, thank you for your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel, and if you haven't done so, I encourage you to do so. It helps with growing the channel, getting the video out there for more people, as well as keeping me accountable. For personal readings, all that information can be found down below in the description. And yes, I am already laughing, guys. So we have Aries Taurus Cusp. And again, guys, these are general readings, so only take whatever applies, please, and leave the rest. Um, Alrighty, guys. You guys, desires. That is going to be the title of your reading, because a lot of you, yeah, 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 yeah. The how can I put it this way? And again, and nothing is ever, it's never with the intention to scare anyone or anything like that, but there is this sense of there's something that you're highly addicted to, or really can't get enough of, or want more of, but that is the one, it's like one thing that it's not allowing you to move forward or to progress. It's almost kind of like this addiction, whatever it may be. It doesn't have to be necessarily a substance. It can be a behavior. It can be, you know, it's so many different things, but a way of thinking, whatever it may be. But it's almost kind of like this is the you're almost like addicted to that to that desire. I really don't know how else to put it. But it is stopping you from progressing or from feeling like you're in alignment, right? So it's this energy of, and sometimes we desire things without even knowing it, and because we believe that is a habit, we seem to forget that we're actually addicted to something and we're actually drawn to it, right? So there is a sense to pay attention to whatever that is in your life at this moment in time, whether it is a relationship, whether it's a person, whether it is a way of thinking, whether it is a behavior or an actual addiction to like a substance or something like that. Like there is a needing to break free from it, right? Um, and again, it's almost kind of like you're wanting to push forward, you're wanting to make changes, you're wanting to feel like you're finally in alignment, or you're finally walking your path, or whatever the case may be, but this keeps on kind of like holding you back. For some of you, whether you are aware of it or not, you are addicted to fear. So it's almost kind of like you yourself talk yourself out of a lot of things. And it's almost kind of like, it's so weird because it's like it obviously it is internally, but the way that it has a grasp on you, um it's almost kind of like it's all that you know, right? And when you get used to just a specific energy of like that's all that you know, you don't allow yourself to even think or dream or imagine of anything different, right? um and again, there is a sense of like needing to face whatever that is, and making the adjustments or taking the appropriate steps to walk away from it. Now when I say that, realize that it's not going to happen overnight for all of you. For some of you it will, for some of you it won't. For some of you, you're still going to be battling this, especially if it's like excuse me, especially if it's like a thought pattern, right? Or a dialogue that you have within yourself. This is a battle that as you're walking in your path, right, you're going to still be battling aspects of it here and there. So just be aware of that. There is, it's almost kind of like you're wanting a lot more, but you feel kind of closed in or boxed in. So they're showing me the four directions, right? Like north, east, south, and west. Um, and you're stuck somewhere between your east and your south. Now, I'm gonna have to look it up because you guys know that everything that I do is all right. Okay, so this is what I found, and this is just like a quick thing. So, and I don't know why I'm looking more to two of the definitions. So when we talk about the East and the South, right? The East talks about air, communication, new beginnings, and the South talks about fire, energy, passion, and creativity. But what draws me is the Lakota, the Native American. In the South, it talks about beginnings and purity, and the East talks about salvation and spirit. And I feel that a lot of you are trying to almost kind of like force a new beginning or trying to force something, but it's almost kind of like you want to bring whatever else is with you or the baggage with you, because it's almost kind of like when it comes to your north, you're very far away from your north and your west, the way that they're showing me. So in the Lakota Native American, the north, it talks about wisdom and thoughts, and the west talks about conclusion and fullness. In the Celtic, the north is earth, home, security, and fertility, and the west is water, emotion, psychic, excuse me, and movement. So there is a, it's almost kind of like you're trying to just focus on one aspect of your life, and you're failing to see how every aspect, right, of you, everything that makes you you is you, right? And it is what is going to lead you into that purpose or into that path, that journey that you're so eagerly looking to get into. But you're not listening, right? Because you're not listening to the wisdom within. You're not, it's almost kind of like you're wanting a new beginning, or you're desiring a new beginning more out of fear, because you're tired of being where you are or where you have been. And it's like where you're headed or the next chapter in your life, that fear can't come with you when it comes in connection to that aspect. So let's go ahead and let's pull out a few tarot just to clarify. So we have the Eight of Cups, the Lord of the Lord of abandoned success. We have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, the Lord of success unfulfilled. And then one more card, Spirit. And then we have the Five of Wands, the Lord of strife. So yeah, you have this inner, it's almost kind of like this inner fight within yourself. You know that there's things that you want to fulfill. You know that there's things that you're meant to do, but you are definitely addicted, let's put it this way, to certain patterns, to certain behaviors, certain things that you have been asked to let go of. And you're talking yourself out of letting go of these things. Now, what you have to understand is that yes, certain behaviors, certain dialogues work for a certain period of time, and once they have served its purpose, you're supposed to continue on evolving, right? You're supposed to continue on allowing yourself to grow and expand. And a lot of you is like you've gotten to a certain level where you're almost afraid of going deeper, and going deeper is exactly what you need to do at this moment in time. So let's go ahead and let's pull out a love energy card. Now, the love energy can be any type of relationship, romantic, platonic, spirituality, self, finances, career, etc. So what is in the love energy for Aries Taurus Cusp? We have envious gluttony, number 9. So again, it's almost kind of like a lot of you, you know that it's time. It is time for a new beginning. It is time to chase your goals, your dreams, whatever, however it is that you want to see it. And instead of spending your time wondering or thinking of how other people are doing it, sit with yourself, because the way that it works for other people is not the same way that it's going to work for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's pull out your closing message. Okay, give me one card, Spirit. Transformation. It completely makes sense. This is there's this intensity energy, especially when you're at that towards the end of of coming out of something and into something else. And transformation 39, like a thousand storms held in hands soft against the wind, there is a change arising from deep within. So again, whatever it is that you're being asked to let go of, excuse me, at this time, whatever it is that you're being asked to walk into, to go ahead and take the risk, listen to yourself, because the only thing that is blocking you at this moment in time is just yourself. Well, guys, that is all that I have. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing. Guys, take care. Love you all. Mwah. Bye bye.